Leo, this is your reading for April, May and June 2020. It's going to be essentially like a look into the months, and we're going to see what's coming through. Now this is more of a sneak peek kind of reading, and then as we get to the months I will be doing my more in-depth reading. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do, and click on the bell notification as well, just so that you know you get my videos in your subscription box, which is completely free of course. So let's have a look, Leo, see what's coming through for these 3 months. I'm going to do a 12 card spread with hopefully 4 cards for each month, and if we get a few more cards, that's totally fine. And yeah, so if you'd like to win a free reading with me, please do check out the description box below. And thank you so much for all of your support. If you'd like to purchase a private paid reading, information also in the description box below, and they are done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So this here is the 2020 energy bracelet. Link to my Etsy shop will be in the description box below. And the other thing as well is that the reviews on these are amazing to see how so many of you have seen results with these bracelets. They are spiritual bracelets, which means they are meditated with, they're saged, and there's so many different ones on my Etsy store. Again, thank you so much for all of your support, and I'm so glad that so many of you are seeing those results and sharing it as well. Okay, Leo, we're going to start with April. So 4 cards, we're going to aim for April, then 4 cards for May, and then 4 cards for June. Okay, so let's get started. Oh wow, did like a full-on this spiral. Ace of Cups with a Page of Pentacles. Ooh, I feel like April's bringing you a gift. Oh whoa. Wow. What a way to start your reading. I mean, you know, to have the Ace of Cups and then have this 10 of Cups, wow. That's huge. So April here is bringing you some real good energy. I feel like there's this energy of having a gift. There's an energy of you sticking to what you truly believe in and not getting swayed by other people. It's like you stand up for yourself in April and you think to yourself, I am not going to take any more of what other people are saying. Like, I just don't want to be swayed. I think that's such an important thing. This can also be to do with, you know, what we see in like the outside world, where people like sway us in certain directions, you know, and they expect us to be something, and we can judge ourselves, and we can think that, oh, you know, maybe we're not enough because we don't do this and we don't do that, and you know, it just doesn't make us feel good, because at the end of the day, we are us, right? We are individually very, very different, and this is about, you know, really standing up for yourself, sticking up for yourself, and being like, so what if I'm not like that? I am me. I am me. Yes, you are, Leo. So that's really important. This is about you sticking to your values, you know, and not getting swayed or letting your boundaries go just to sort of please someone. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing, which is so strong to have, especially with Mercury having gone direct. April is bringing you good, you know, a good amount of abundance. It's definitely bringing less obstacles and challenges in comparison to what you probably may have dealt with from mid-February to mid-March, for example. So April is looking to be much, much better. Page of Pentacles. As I mentioned, there is a gift here. Now, this could actually be a gift of money. That's what I'm seeing. And if it's not money, you will know what this gift is like, because it's some form of abundance that also makes you feel emotionally really good. This can also be someone expressing their feelings to you. This could also be having a heart-to-heart conversation with a family member or a friend where things may not have been so smooth sailing before. Alright, so that's really what I'm seeing, but this could also be to do with a lover or someone romantic and sort of reconnecting with this person, and that's what I'm seeing. But the 10 of Cups is you actually visualizing what you want for the future and actually being really happy and feeling quite abundant in regards to what April is bringing you. So April in general, I think, is going to be a month where you really grow, you become stronger, and as human beings we're always growing, right? So that's the thing, but I really see that 10 of Cups is bringing you some serious emotional and mental satisfaction, which of course is important. Now let's see how that progresses into May, or should I say may that progress. Oh man. May the force be with you. Oh gosh, oh man, I'm so cheesy. I make fun of myself. It's, you know, it's a thing here. Right, so let's get this one. Oh, there it is. Put the deck on the side. Look at that. Yeah, there's something really beautiful romantically in May. We've got the Six of Cups, the World card, the Knight of Pentacles, and look at that progression with the Eight of Wands. This is also about creativity. I feel like many of you are going to be deep diving into different sort of creative aspects and really exploring a lot of things. Now this can also be traveling because we do have the World card, so it can be exploring, traveling, having fun. There's some kind of energy coming through, but this can also be for many of you doing something new, exploring in regards to a hobby and actually having like super huge amounts of fun in regards to that. But the Knight of Pentacles definitely here shows a slow but steady energy, especially for those of you searching for love. It's slow but steady, and that's what I'm seeing, especially in May. It's like it just, you know, progresses one step at a time. I mean, you know, for those of you really single, where there's nobody around, there's someone here. And I feel like there's someone here as well in April. For those of you in very, very sort of committed relationships where you are quite happy, what I would say is that this is about that happiness continuing and getting better. But also, we see that from the Page in April to the Knight in May. We see so much progression in regards to love. So regardless of whatever kind of situation you're in, what I'm seeing from April to May is progression for your situation regardless in regards to love, but also feeling so strong and confident within yourself. Look, you go from that Four of Pentacles, Fours and Tarot about foundations, to the World card, which is about, you know, not letting people interrupt your boundaries and actually staying very clear and focused in regards to that, and not, you know, letting people play around in that sense. So you've got those two wands on each side to really balance things out as well. Really nice. Six of Cups, very romantic for sure. There is romance in the air in May, that's for sure. Right, June. What does June bring? Does it bring... I keep seeing the moon. June brings the moon. So, the full moon in June, I think... Okay, we've got the Star card. So, you know, the full moon here in June, I really feel is quite important in many ways, because the thing that I'm seeing is June seems to have this very spiritual energy, which brings a lot of abundance. And I saw this last year as well with the readings that I was doing, that a lot of sort of groups, so there was, you know, there's always sort of batches, I hate saying that, but I don't know how else to describe it. There's sort of batches of twin flames and soulmates that sort of reunite and reconcile and come together in committed relationships during that time. Obviously not everyone, that's why I say there's like a group. So, you know, June brings that energy, and that's exactly what I see here as well. And the full moon can really help as well. So if you do like a full moon ritual in June, that can be so powerful. So why not, you know? Also in June, we do have the Mercury retrograde in Cancer. And again, that's bringing up a very strong energy. Now, Mercury retrograde, you know, we can always think like, oh, it's, you know, like, oh, don't like it, oh. But actually, you know what? It can bring surprises. And that's what I'm seeing, is that this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, because Cancer is a very nurturing energy, I feel like this Mercury retrograde in many ways will help you. And it will sort of lead you in a better direction, essentially. So, you know, definitely do a full moon ritual if you can. Write down on a piece of paper things that you want to attract, things that you want to really make happen, right? So this is about having clarity and knowledge, some form of victory as well, and then burn that piece of paper on the night of the full moon. And what you will find is, by having that clarity and having written down your thoughts as to what you truly want in your life, you're kickstarting a lot of that energy that helps to counteract the energy of the Mercury retrograde, which can bring, you know, chaos in travel, technology, communication, but also it allows you to align with your goals and your thoughts, which is what the Ace of Swords is all about. It brings you more victory, it brings you more success, and it allows that, you know, because Mercury is planet of communication, Ace of Swords is also about communication. It allows you to be much more victorious in terms of communication, rather than things going haywire, which Mercury usually brings us in a retrograde. Okay, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is beautiful. This shows you abundance. You know, abundance is present. I mean, you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in the same spread. I don't know what more to say. This is such an amazing reading. Ah, wow, look at that star card, right? This is about putting yourself first, healing, releasing, letting go of things in the past, feeling so confident in your own emotions and your own abilities. And again, the Queen of Wands here is about feeling super nourished, which I think you're going to feel in June. You're going to feel so strong and confident. You're going to feel a sense of gratitude. You're going to feel really lucky. You're going to feel like your stars have truly aligned, right, with all of these pentacles, with the stars in the Ten of Pentacles card, but also here in the star card, and there's some real solid love. As I thought, there's progression in regards to love here, and it just continues. So that's what I'm seeing for you in June. The June. Alright, so Leo, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for all the information I mentioned, including my Patreon if you want to check out exclusive content that I don't post anywhere else. Do head over to my Patreon, link will be down below. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. And definitely do take care as well. Bye, Leo!